Folks, it's time for us to play some modded Balatro. I'm getting back into Balatro a little bit, and I'm really just antsy for that, whatever that update is going to be for Balatro that's supposed to come out sometime this year, maybe? I forget what Local Thunk has said about it, but in the meantime, I can't wait for official updates. I can go through the Balatro mod manager and just start installing stuff. You've got a collection of ORTLAB and CRYPTID stuff along with sleeves, but the big thing I want to play is draft. This is a deck that I really like. As you can see, I've already completed on 2 of them. We're gonna go through all 3 of these drafting packs here. And I think it's really fun. I think it's a really good way to get some like really good replayability out of your out of the game, along with sleeves. It kind of allows you to get 2 different like deck bonuses at once. So as we saw earlier, you know, our draft deck will start us with no deck and 10 draft tags, and then as we move along, and then that's it. You know, we just make our deck that way, and we start with that deck, and then we kind of build however we need to. The second type is sealed deck. You start a deck with 1 sealed tag, which opens a sealed crate, which allows you to take basically almost as if it's like Magic the Gathering. You're taking 2 sets of like 20 something to 30 something cards with some upside downside situation, and smashing those together. One of my favorite ones to see is the Lucky deck, where you get a bunch of lucky 7s and then the Lucky Cat Joker to start with. Just means you already have some multiplication, hopefully, and a multiplication engine kind of going already. And there's some things in CRYPTID that allow you to kind of boost those odds even more so than having whatever that Joker is that allows you to boost odds. So there's good stuff there. And then finally, there's this one. You start with no deck and 1 slim sealed tag, which opens a slim sealed crate. And then after defeating each boss blind, you are getting another tag. So you're kind of doing a best of both worlds situation here, where I'm assuming the slim sealed crate is you're just picking 1 half of a deck, and then you are going from there and trying to get as far as you can, and then every boss battle that you beat, you are then getting a draft. I haven't actually I might have played with this one a while ago, but it's been a while, so I don't remember how it goes. And then we can just get a sleeve. I like this one, the N64 sleeve. Start with a random Mario Joker and 5+ Joker slots. That one works really well with, what is it? Where is it? There's one that's like a soul. There we go. Start with a legendary Joker, 1 in 5 chance to create another when boss blind is selected. It's just one of those ones that lets you see a lot of Jokers pretty quickly, which is nice. And I think that's a pretty solid thing. Anything to kind of let us see more Jokers is a plus, I think. An Onk. Gross Michael. Let's see, we might... Yeah, I think we do this. I think we do the N64 sleeve. We select our stake, and we're just going to play on white stake, just base difficulty. We're trying to kind of get through this a little faster than normal. Yoshi, all Jokers gain $3 of sell value when triggered. Okay, that's a pretty good... it's a pretty good engine for money. That's nice. We get $1 and 8 random cards. 5 random cards that form a straight. Excuse me. 1 random gold 6 and 2 random 6s. I'm gonna get some money. Spades, tarot. Or we create another draft tag and get $2. I think that's probably... Money is good. Money is what we're gonna need, because we're gonna need something to get us scores in a way that we're not gonna see here. My method is normally just build money. Anything that lets me keep money or gain money. Destroy 5 random cards in your deck, 10 random cards. Oh, that's perfect. And I don't even look at what the deck construction is until the very end. Straight flush, that's fine. 5 random cards with additions and random seals. That's pretty good. 13 cards in form of straight. Yeah, I think we do this. I think that's probably for the best. Because we're not going to have scoring options for a while. Alright, that was really weird. I turned off Discord so I wouldn't get Discord notifications while I'm recording Balatro. And somehow I realized that Discord being on with whatever set of mods I have set up was boosting the audio of Balatro. That's really strange. Get hearts. Glass cards would be nice, probably. Random cards in form of straight. 20 bucks so we get one of each card. That's funny, but I think we're gonna avoid that one for now. We want to actually be able to pilot this deck, you know what I mean? This is good. Get us some of our most abundant cards. It's a good idea. -$4 and create a common joker. I think we're just gonna have to go for clubs. 56 is pretty good. We could have gotten better. Let's look at our deck here. Lots of 5s. Oh my god, so many 5s. I think we're probably gonna be playing for 5s for a while. Get a code card on this 5. Code card. Let's see, queens are at 4. I could play this one to destroy it, which is nice. Held in the hand end of round. This one is good. I like the moon seal. 1 in 3 chance to upgrade level of played poker hand when the card is played in scoring. That's pretty good. But it looks like we're going to be going for these 5s. Redeem a random voucher. A random jumbo pack. Well, let's get some money. Let's play Balatro. We already have 5 of a kind. Or 4 of a kind, excuse me. There we go. One hand. Very good. It's a rare already. Other astral cards each give a power of 1.2 molt. That's pretty nice. I feel like this is probably going to be our best bet. Because we already have. Should we? Nah, I'm not gonna open up. I'm gonna open up a buffoon pack actually. So what we got. Joker gains 2 chips of poker hand as a straight. Hand changes after each increase. Might be useful. Might be useful to sell, honestly. We'll hold on to it for a second. Doesn't hurt. We'll keep this over here. Okay, next round. ORTLAB is cool because it adds some different... Actually, I'm going to try and destroy that queen if we can. Oh, perfect. We have a kind. We only have 3 queens, so we're going to need to play this and hope for the best. Okay. Let's do it. Here we go. I've played the... I guess we're gonna go for 3 of a kinds now. I've played the Balatro mod, Jen's Almanac, now Polterworks. I heard rumor somewhere that it was coming back in some way, and who knows. But that was like the only mod pack I played. You know, in a lot of games, you're just kind of installing mods and hoping they play nice with each other. But like something that I really enjoy and something like, you know, Minecraft is like the concept of the mod pack, where it's a bunch of mods, you know, hopefully kind of working together in some way to create a unique experience of some sort. And I think that Jen's Almanac was pretty good at that, or Polterworks was pretty good at that, in that it came with these, I want to say, these like Mario Jokers, a couple other things. It was based off of CRYPTID. It kind of busted CRYPTID a lot more. But it was like a bunch of mods kind of thrown together on top of the specific mod, Polterworks. And I really liked that, and I kind of wish it was a thing that happened more in Balatro modding or modding in general. Like, this is cool. I like the different random levels of difficulty that you can have here. Like, Call in ORTLAB is pretty fun because it just makes it a little bit, it's about as, you know, it's a little bit more of a bump in difficulty, same amount of reward as the small blind. So, you know, it doesn't get things going as fast. I don't know. Odd rank debuffed, which means that our 5s are messed up now. All right, what's our next best? You could go for 6s. That would work. We have 2 4s left. Okay. Let's get rid of all of our... How many 4s? We have 1 4 left. We could try and make a break for that queen. 6s, 5s. I'm gonna get rid of these 4s and hope for the best. Not great. I say we get rid of these. Held and handed in around, so this isn't gonna help us too much. I'm gonna get rid of those and hope that we can find something that'll get us out of this jam. I know we can still dig for 6s. If we could find one more 6. Come on, man. We need one more 6 and we're good. There we go. 1, 2, 3. God. That was bad. Really messed us up getting rid of our 5s. Let's see. Entering a shop, improve random hand by 1 level. This is pretty good. Might as well. Horoscope gets us access to... we'll see them on our next shop. Okay, the one thing ORTLAB wise I don't like is I don't like the chalupa packs. I don't think they're very good, all things considered. I think that there are better consumables that have been made that I think are a little bit more interesting. We actually do want to dig for seal cards. There we go. Wish I could put this on one of my 5s, but that's fine. And I'm going to dig for that last seal. There's a code card one we had in here. This should work. There we go. And we got to level up on another hand. What was that? 2 pair. Not great. Not what we really want upgraded. All right, so this is what that voucher gave us. So this is something from ORTLAB. This is a consumable I really like from ORTLAB because it's a combination of like pumping up hands and hand strength while also doing some other stuff like some deck manipulation. So when flush is played, +1 temporary levels, 2 flush, turn all cards in hand into the suit of the flush. I think that's cool. I think that it's really neat. Some of them, I think it's for the 3 of a kind that you are able to duplicate, or maybe it's 5 of a kind. You're able to duplicate what's scored first and what's scored last into your deck. That's really good for deck manipulation. I think 4 of a kind lets you delete the first 2 ranks left to right that are left in your hand. They just delete those cards out of your deck. That's pretty cool if you can kind of keep things going. Yeah, it's just a good way to kind of thin the deck out to only the cards you want. Let's see. Turn 4. Oh, for each of these like Joker cards, the Jolly Joker variants. Turn 4 at the end of each Emperor unique type molt or type chips Jokers hold this run. This is nice. This is a new thing. A lot of these add this like little reminder text kind of thing that lets you know what we're actually covering in the rules of one of these cards. So some of them don't work. Some of the cards don't work. Some of the... Oh, here's something I like. It's from Prism. His Mega Legends pack. I'm gonna get one of these to show them off. I think these are useful. So Wizard is interesting because it converts three selected cards to the right card's rank. So it's basically like a death, like a modified death that's a touch more powerful in one specific direction. Add negative to random card in hand. So that means that if that card pulls, it does not count towards your hand size. So it'll pull another card to make up for it. Draw one card and add 3 times its ranks to the chips of adjacent cards. That could be really useful, especially on these 5s that we don't, have a ton to do with. Adds a savings tag. It's similar to that one thing that gives you $25 at the end of the boss battle. One card, the most common enhancement in full deck. What is our most common enhancement? None. We have none common enhancement, so it's not going to do anything. I'm pretty sure, because I was hoping that it would just kind of randomly select one if it's got nothing or a tie, but I don't think it does. I think it just does nothing, which is funny. I think we go in on these 5s, right? Maybe do this. Whoever selected has the right cards rank, so that should be all these are now 5s. And then how many aces do we have? We have 6 aces. I say we get rid of an ace, put them on one of the 5s, and kill them. Ranks not played this ante are drawn face down. Okay. So that means we do have 5s that should be coming up. There we go. We'll leave the diamonds in our hand. We can play 3 of a kind and get a code card at the end of this. Oh, and then there was something that had a seal on it. Cool. Which one's this? Straight played. 1 temporary level. Turn leftmost card into index cards. It's pretty solid. 1 hand per round is always good. That's going to get us more money. Arts doesn't really care. Color cards are another interesting thing. So these want to hang out in your consumables tray for as long as possible because they like tick up a thing per round. So here you go. Create a negative oops all 5s for every 3 rounds this has been held. So reduce all listed denominators by 1. So instead of 1 and 5, it's 1 and 4. Create a double tag for every 3 rounds this has been held. I think the oops all 5s is probably going to be our best bet here. When blind is selected, destroy Joker to the right to create a candy. And these are just specific type of Jokers that will appear in Cryptid. I'd much rather just kind of stick with what we've got going on. Let's cart all these down. All right, we got 5s now. I'm going to try and get some of those seals. Played and unscoring. All right, we want to keep that one. Okay, done here. I think code hello. Legendary Joker creates a random Mario Joker. Okay, I think we do this. I think like we'll get $17 for that at some point, which is nice, but and changes after increase. That's why it wasn't working. Duh. Let's get a new Mario card. All Jokers reduce the score of a blind by 5% when entering a blind multiplicatively. That's nice. All right, what's Aquarius? 2 pair played. Add a copy of the first scoring card to deck. See, that's what we're talking about in terms of like deck fixing. Money up to next multiple of 5. Oh, that's useful. Gives us some more money. We can kill some cards. We can upgrade some chips. Or 2 planet. I think we upgrade chips. Give both of these 15. I think it's probably for the best. And then discard. We're a pretty discard heavy deck, so I think we move on. Each card in the next played poker hand permanently gains times 0.1 alt. Huh. Interesting. Considering how often we're playing fives, that might actually be pretty useful, but I think we're gonna ignore that for now. All right, we're gonna dig for those seals for now. All right, there we go. That's something. Oh, and we got the ones that had the thing. Oh, actually, going up to 4 of a kind might actually be useful. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Now we have a new one to go for. Taurus is 3 of a kind. See, turn 3 leftmost cards in hand into rusty, sand, or recycled cards. Fine, but not great. I think we do this. I think we buy the Magician, because we want to make lucky cards will be good for our situation, because if we get these negative oops all 5s, that can really help us with those in general. All right. Let's destroy this ace, I think. Trigger and 2 cards and echo cards. That could be nice. Or something into a Moon Seal 5. A Moon Seal 5 would actually probably be super useful with what we're doing here. All right, we're gonna go Moon Seal 5 on this diamonds with extra chips. Wait, that's the wrong one. Did the wrong thing altogether. Great. Moon Seal. Okay, one more. Oh wait, no, we don't want this either. Well, I guess. Nope. Okay, we messed up on a lot of things. Okay, cool, great. 4 numbers from your deck are debuffed. Please don't be the 5s are busted again. Well, damn. Well, we can dig for the 6. Because we're not going to get anything else. I'm assuming these 5 of a kinds won't work very well. Oh, it's whatever's left in your hand gets that. Oh, okay. Well, this is still useful. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's fine. So these are kind of the opposite of lucky cards. A 1 in 5 chance to add 125 chips to your count, and a 1 in 15% chance to add a random tag, which is pretty cool, all things considered. And with this, eventually that'll be really good. Not exactly what I wanted, but what can you do? Taurus is 3 of a kind again. Okay, so this is the turn 3 leftmost cards in hand into rusty, sand, or recycled cards. Okay, all right. I'm understanding now. I'm gonna do deck fixing. This is a new booster that we get now. I'm gonna convert. I'm gonna convert our 5. I think that should be helpful, and then we can hopefully. Oh, I should have magicianed right then. Damn, wasn't thinking. We should still be good though. 15 extra for that one. Trying to dig for those bigger chip 5s. Huh. I guess what I'll do is I'll play these. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Damn. Forgot about the Taurus. That sucks. I'm gonna have to do this then. Desperately change these to to lucky cards instead of recycle cards, but we did find that queen. All right. Man, sometimes having those up is like not great. I'll say that much for sure. All right, what are we at? We have high card played, 2-player, straight and flush. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go for Arcana. Bonus cards. None of our 5s are here. Do Bakery. Do we get there? Create 1 free Celestial pack at the start of shop. Last 3 triggers. Doesn't require room. Interesting. All right. Well, we're gonna move on. All right, we'll keep that queen there. Didn't mean to discard that 5, actually. That was a little silly of me. Oh, it was really silly of me. All right, we're going to play a high card. What does high card do? I got to be careful. Turn the 2 leftmost unscored cards and stone cards and ore cards. Okay, so... All right, we're going to, I guess, turn these into stone and ore. I want to keep that queen, though. Oh, it was a pair of jacks. I wasn't even paying attention. Oops. All right, that's 5. All right. Playing a high card isn't actually the worst. End of round. Okay. Huh. Did it not work? Unscored. I'm silly. I didn't know how to read. All right, we're gonna do this. We don't have a 3 of a kind. Do we want to do 5? Yes, the math works out better that way. We'll do 5 of a kind. Or 4 of a kind, excuse me. Two pair, straight and flush. Okay. This. Play the rest of those. Oh, pairs now level up quite a bit. And we'll level up some other stuff. We're struggling a little bit here. I might need to... I don't know what we want to do. All right, well, the Celestial Pack will help us out a little bit. We can boost 4 of a kind. That's good. Flush 5. Turn the leftmost cards in hand into the central scorecard. Okay. Interesting. Scoring a hand of 2 and 5 cards creates a... Scoring a hand of 2 and 5 cards creates a random planet card. Changes each trigger. Oh, that sucks. I hate the change on each trigger one, man. They're not very fun to me. Let's move on. Poker hand must contain hearts. Okay. Should have that. Okay, we already have that. Go ahead and... Okay, we can't get a code card actually because we don't have that. We're going to 4 of a kind, get rid of this 3. Yeah. Okay, and then we might be boned a little bit. We have another 5 of hearts somewhere in the deck. So we might try and just do this. Yeah, we still are waiting on that art. Okay, we got a pair. 2 pair played. Do we just go ahead and do it? So 2 pair. First scoring card to deck. We can add another queen. Start building up another way to get us to 4s. 4 of a kinds and 3 of a kinds. Oh, well, now we're just boned. Okay, well, darn. So this isn't gonna score. I don't have any other way for us to get out of this, I don't think. Do this to boost chances, but even then, it doesn't matter. None of this matters at this point. Yep, doesn't matter. Not allowed. Won't score. Game over. Well, that was fun. Hello? I've never seen you before. At least not in this area. Oh well, what can you do? We will come back and we are going to play with one of the other draft decks. Maybe even a different sleeve. Who knows? All right, here's what we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at doing the Modders sleeve this time. So I already explained the sealed deck, but the Modders sleeve says that no vanilla jokers can appear in the shop. Only modded, which I think is really fun. I think it'll get us a good view of some stakes, and then for that last deck, we're going to try a little bit of a busted sleeve and see how that works out for us. And again, we'll play on base difficulty here. Okay, let's see. So a bunch of face cards, no aces. That is already looking pretty nice. Just gets us something to mess around with. Giving us a free spectral pack is pretty good too. And so is an Arcana. I think it's gonna be 30 cards. We can do 30 cards, and then I could do this ethereal one. So up to 56 cards. Destroys 5 random cards in hand. All right, what's our... All right, so we got kings, queens, and jacks are all plentiful, and everything else is kind of nothing. There's no base cards in here. I think we immolate. Get our hands size, or get our deck size down. Yeah, I think that's the way we go. Just clear out our deck a little bit. Perfect. I say we get rid of all this, but the go for a full house. That gets us there, and in one hand, no less. Every played card permanently gains +1 molt when scored. This is what I'm into. So if we start scoring on all those face cards, that should be really helpful. When blind is selected, 5 random cards in your deck act as wild and index cards. I think that changes every turn. I'm not a big fan of that, so we're gonna move past it. Vanilla Joker cards can't appear in the shop. Okay, it shouldn't affect anything else. Interesting. When sold, apply Astral and Perishable to a random Joker. Don't necessarily want that. Gains +5 chips when any card is used from a booster pack. Huh. That could also be useful. But I think we skip. I don't think any of those are really useful. And we stay at 25. Quarter of the required chips of the next small or big blind. Oh, we don't need that. Actually, we can make a straight right here, right? Then we upgrade everything to get a +1 molt, which will help us in our next thing, which is really what we want. Well, I think we want to upgrade where we can before our first boss. And that means we know we can win in a straight in a full house. We probably win in 2 full houses. In your first hand, if no discards were used this round, it's kind of useful, not really. 3 selected cards to marigold cards. These are pretty good. You earn $1 at end of round plus another $1 for each other marigold card in hand. So if you just have 1, it's 1. If you have 2, it's 2 per card. 3 is 3 per card. So you can really get goofy with those numbers. I'm going to open up an Arcana pack, though. Selected to 2 cards. Destroy all selected cards and create negative rare joker for each card destroyed. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to do that. Adds double the value of all on-screen numbers to chips, currently 320. Common jokers can't appear, and these are negative. Oh, that's even better. Okay. No, just move on to the next round. Score is over 2, set ante to 8. Okay, so we got to be a little careful here. It's over 2 times. So we can't go past. Yeah, we're going to be very careful here. I think I think we do this. I think we just play 1 high card with a... There we go. Oh, that was really scary. I did not want to go to ante 8 immediately. Oh, here we go. This one, booster shop and pack. Booster in shop. Booster pack in shop. I said that weird. This joker gains +X most when scoring an X kind. Oh, that's going to be super useful. Okay. Put that there. It's in the legend. Make some echo cards. Oh, this would be useful with this. All right, I think we're gonna try and go for like kings and queens, it looks like. Oh, we're down to 15. Select 3 most cards. Convert all selected cards in the leftmost card, then apply steal to the left card. I don't think it's really ideal. Okay. Good lucky card or jokers? Or jacks, excuse me? That could be useful. We're going to ignore the mythos for now. Okay. Let's dig for those kings. Ugh, not exactly what I want. I'll play this to give the queen an upgrade. There we go. We'll do jacks and still dig for that king. All right, we already won. 1 of 3 planet cards. Let's do this. This is a cryptid upgrade, where these are planet cards that upgrade 3 hands at a time. I love these. I think these are really good. Because I think it's nice to just spread out like your options, you know? Oh my god, why is my cat screaming at me? I can just hear him. Yep. Oh, then he ran away. Something happened? He only does that when people knock at the door. I didn't hear anything. All right, nothing there. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and build these up. So let's build up this one, that chain reaction one. This is also going to build up our molts on these 2 because these are going to re-trigger, and I think every time it scores, it's going to add 1. So I think this is a pretty good way to start building up our deck pretty well. And the upgrade automatically applies to the thing. You know what I mean? I don't know why this isn't getting a little display though. That's kind of strange. Oh well. Plus 3 hand size for each scored 6 in the current round. Super useful with what we've got going on. We'll go on. We'll move on. First drawn hand is debuffed. Oh, great. Hey, it's none of our kings though. We can just kind of dig for those. We really want those Echo Kings. I think that's going to be super helpful for us. Well, it looks like we're already kind of out of options, but that's fine. Okay. Add a Mythos card slot to future shops. Not interested. I'll show you. We got enough money that I'll open one to show you. Got a Wumbo Mythos. So these are... I don't know what to call them. They're like bad. They're like downside spectral cards, basically. Move select a Joker you own to consumable slots and curse it with Infected. Infected means 1 in 3 chance to be disabled each hand. I don't like know what the... I don't know why you would want to do this. A redeem a random voucher. Pretty good. Reduce level played poker hand by 2 whilst held in hand. Yeah, they get cursed with restrained. I don't know. That doesn't seem very fun. And it doesn't seem worth it just to get 1 voucher. Probably gain +1 discard or hand size. When curse 4 cards in hand with possessed. First 1 random card with infected. Yeah, I don't know. None of these seem very good. Unless you can... There's like an item you can hold in here that will take the effects of your... take the downsides, and that seems okay. And then you can see here with the Chalupa cards, they're just, it's like they're slightly boosted but more random. So 5 selected cards into diamonds or spades, as opposed to, I think it's 3 to choose specifically what you want. I don't know, not super into it. For $5. Oh, that's not going to be good. You know what, let's go ahead and do it though. We can get there with everything we've got going on. We take the queen because we've been going face card. Actually, I think we just skip and keep the kings. Let's see here. Upgrades. Like to just kill 2 cards. Abstract is pretty cool. You know, power of 1.15, mult when scored, counts as its own rank and suit, but it has a chance to destroy itself, which isn't great when held at around and or hand played, which is, yeah, a little rough, but they're pretty powerful. I could maybe make 1 thing into an echo card. If I could make 2 things into an echo card, I might do that. 1 in 2 chance to add foil, holographic, or polychrome effect to 1 selected card in hand. Permanently upgrades 2 selected cards with +15 chips. I think we just get rid of some cards. Narrow things down, and then boost our queens as like a backup for our kings. This is perfect. So we get to boost 3 of a kind and straights and flushes. And then 4 of a kind. One in 2 chance to add a round to color cards when they gain a round. That's pretty good. Our space isn't super limited. We have like a space for 3 jokers. So we got something there. When blind is selected, destroy joker to the left and permanently add 10 times its sell value to this chips. Rare jokers. Oh, here we go. Rare jokers each give 2 times mult. Epic give 3. Legendary give 4. And exotic give 20. We have a common, a rare, an uncommon, and a rare. Which means we are going to want to adjust. Well, no, if everything's getting multiplied, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to say we get this. It's an epic card. We might as well. So, common can go down here. Then rare to epic. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, and I think none of these are super useful for what we're looking for. And then plus 500 blind. Well, now with the multiplication, we're gonna be able to clear. We're gonna be able to clear this pretty quickly. And get rid of our queens. There you go. 3 of a kind. $65,000 is pretty good. Can't lie. Hello? When boss blind is defeated, create a negative rare joker. 1 in 10 chance to spawn an eternal common joker instead. Ooh. I mean, that's fun just to see. So, renowned. I don't know what this would count as. It's obviously... Oh, it's the flip note. It's that flip note guy. The, I just can't stop winning. I just can't stop winning. That one. I'll edit that in, probably.
Let's go gambling!
Cool. That's fun. I don't know what renowned means in terms of circus. I don't think it means anything, honestly. I think it's probably a utility card that we can kind of keep over here. But that's fun. Ooh, we definitely want to get the clearance sale. All shops, all cards and packs in shop are 25% off. Definitely good to have. I do like these modded packs. Let's see. Take a peek at the jumbo modded pack. I do love Gym Ball. Gym Ball is really good. However, it is going to change the music, and I don't necessarily want to edit around that. So, we're going to exclude Gym Ball from this. Drop kick plus when straight in $2 when shop is rerolled. That could be a really useful engine for money. Just infinite money if we get the correct vouchers. Plus 2 mold for each scoring spade. I think we skip. I'm gonna try another modded pack though. We trigger all played aces, and aces give 10 and 2. Score, that's not bad. Planet cards have a 15% chance to replace any other spawn card. That doesn't seem very good. We're gonna move on. Ooh, Spectral. Oh, we could try and dig for something that'll let us either thin the deck or anything. Honestly, let's just do it. We have an Ankh, Gold Seal, Played and Scores. We'll put on our King of Diamonds. That should be fine. All right, let's keep going. Let's take for those kings, baby. I'm trying to get that Echo King, but I guess we're not going to. There we go. It's kind of nice to be in a situation. 1+1 for each money spent in last shop. Okay, not consecutive, or cumulative is what I was looking for. What are we at now? We're at plus 14. That's pretty good. Let's open a Legends pack. Burnt cards. Oh, burnt cards are pretty cool. So you draw 2 more cards after that card has been discarded. I really like that. Suits we don't really care about right now. I say we turn some of our number cards into burnt cards. I think that's a good idea. save them for the end, see if we can get ourselves the kings that we want. Forces one card to be selected for blunder. All right. All hearts are forcefully played. Draw 2 replacements for each card forcefully played. That's interesting. I don't necessarily want it, but that's interesting. What the hell happened there? Oh, discarded half of our deck. Great. Oh no, we're out of kings. We can only do queens and jacks. Okay, well. All right. We have some extra chips on some of them. I think we should still be okay. It's not ideal, but with the multiplication, we should be fine. Yeah. Destroys all other modded jokers at the start of each blind. Gains... Oh, that's not good. I don't want that at all. Oh, here we go. Standard packs no longer appear in shop. This is always fun. Means that we get better... Oh, wait, no. Standard packs are regular cards. Just good, because we want to thin the deck out. An Azure seal. Played hand and then destroyed. We don't... 2 copies of Random's Joker. Destroy all other jokers, +1 ante. I like our current Joker setup too much. We've got enough money that I don't necessarily want to risk losing our Echo King. I don't think any of these are really useful. Negative. Ice. Part played. Oh, there we go. We can maybe get... Echo. That's perfect. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. Either Echo or... Lucky was going to be good for us. Go ahead and move on. Power 3 of a kind. I think empowering isn't really good for us right this second. Alright, well, this is going to have to do. It is nice that this is really helping us scale quite a bit. I need to open up the Jumbo Celestial first. Open up 4 of a kind. Guess that one. Let's re-roll once and see if we can get anything good. Upgrade your 3rd most played poker hand when blind is defeated. Currently upgrading 4th of a kind. Not bad, but I'd rather have something else. We'll move on. Jumbo modded pack. Good and hoy, but I think we keep moving. Ugh. Okay. Well, I was hoping we could get more of the echoes and maybe go for a 5 of a kind. But this is fine too. We're basically at such a good point where we can kind of... Actually, we should look into what the... All common jokers are debuffed. So far, we only have 1 common, and it's this one. Not awful. Well, all empty Joker slots, max 100, with holographic Jolly Jokers if discarded poker hand is a pair and then it self-destructs. Huh. This is a really cool one, too, from the Valkyrie ones. Pick 1 of up to 3 Planetoid cards, use immediately. I think the problem with some of these is that you don't see them enough for them to be super useful. The idea being is that each time you've used one of these cards, it ticks up 1 to how many how many level ups you get. So I'm gonna get 1 4 of a kind here, right? And then you'll get more and more and more as you use them. I just don't think you see these enough for it to be as useful as they could be. Let's try and upgrade everything. Okay, didn't work. Was I surprised? Not really. I know my luck. Bonus cards. I say we try and make a Joker. Yucky rat. That one's so funny. Played unenhanced cards are converted to Yucky cards. Yucky cards have a 1 in 2 chance to be destroyed. Gains 0.05 molt for each card converted. Not a very good card. I do like that it just says yucky. I don't know, that's fun. All right, let's move on. All commons are disabled, but that's fine because that would just be boosting our ability to win, but not necessarily like it's not win or lose. Oh man, I misclicked a bunch. Anyways, we're fine. A 3 of a kind gets us there, especially with all the other molts and stuff going on. So, oh, here we go. At the end of a round, each kitty tag has a 1 in 2 chance to create another kitty tag. Increase denominator by 1 for every 4 kitty tags owned. I don't know what the kitty tags do, except clog up your stuff over here. But I'll keep it. Why not? Oh, speak of the devil. I was just saying how I didn't think these were very good. Now we're actually going to see some more of them. I think we go here for this 4 of a kind. And then this one to boost our 3 of a kinds, because we're also been hitting those quite a bit as well. Five times boss blind size. When boss blind is defeated, self-destructing creates a negative the soul card. I think we do this. And I think we can get rid of Biker. All right, I think we're all good though. Otherwise, ooh, tarot cards appear more frequently. That could be useful. Oh, random spectral card, hell yeah. Swap the additions of 2 selected playing cards or jokers. I'm gonna sell that one. I don't really need it for anything. I'm gonna take the tarot card one though. My son has finally calmed down. Convert all cards in the first hand of the next round to a single rank. Don't care. Don't care, unnecessary for what we're doing here. Which is just playing kings and or aces. Or kings and or queens. Alright, I think we play these jacks. Late hand only has 1 card. We trigger it 3 times. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Echo cards on the kings. Oh, we already have suits. I don't think we do anything. I don't think any of that's really useful for us. I'm not quite getting the cards I want. I really just want to break this thing completely. It's kind of where my head's at. I think it's really what I like to do in these games anyways. It's just kind of go bonkers. Huh, I think the math is wrong. I think I saw this do a times 2. Earn $5 at end of round for each unique digit played in current displayed in current money. Huh. Level ups are doubled. This is pretty useful. Only problem is, oh, okay, this would have been the way we keep that spectral card we had. We remove negative off of that and put it onto something we can actually use. We want to keep around. We'll destroy the 2 cards though. Yeah, we'll use some planet cards. Why not? I don't know what. So another thing that I haven't talked about is this level system here. I think this stuff scales far too slow for it to even matter, but I'm at level 5 right now and I'm getting experience for every time I'm doing stuff in the shop or winning. And it is currently multiplying my money gain and blind size by 1.03. I think this stuff happens so slow that it hardly ever comes up by the time that you are done. The only time I've ever seen this type of stuff matters if you're like well into endless and you're hitting E's and so on and going past the infinite stuff that CRYPTID and associated mods do. But I don't know that it's ever really mattered. I am gonna buy and use this to see what we can get in the bakery. Create 1 free spectral pack at the start of the shop. Hell yeah. Like that. Play only 1 hand. Well, easy peasy for us. 105. I think we dig for those kings. Actually, I think we dig even further. I think we try and either go for a 4 or 5 of a kind. I think no matter what, we're gonna win, but yeah, we're fine. There we go. Add polychrome to a random joker when boss blind is defeated. Okay. I feel like this has already done its job. I don't necessarily want this to do anything else. We'll get rid of it. Use this to get a soul. +3 card selection and hands selection limit and hand size. Planet cards have a 1 in 3 chance to level up the most played poker hand 3 times. Now this is useful. We will keep. Buffoon packs no longer appear. Shop. Oh, interesting. That accounts for all regular Joker cards. Joker packs. Interesting. We haven't talked about these 45-degree rotated tarots from More Fluff. They're all right. Convert all selected cards into a random selected card. It's a lot of random stuff. Randomizes the rank. Creates 2 random ones. We'll do this. We'll sell 3 selected cards. I mean, we could try and get some of these into kings or queens. That didn't work. Hey, this is what we love to see. CRYPTID. Make more of those echo cards because they will re-trigger themselves. For 2 selected cards with chosen rank. This is good. This is super useful. We can just create our own cards of whatever value we want. Destroy selected joker, create a rework tag with an upgraded edition. Yeah, that's all right. It's good if you want to get rid of a joker and hopefully get yourself a new joker that you think might like. One other thing that I haven't talked about a ton is that I really like the modded music. I think the code card, the code pack song is good. It sounds like another song that I can't quite place. Convert 2 selected cards. All right, we're gonna make more kings. Actually, no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna discard as much as we can, grab those kings that we want, and then convert. Let's convert these. Oh no, I know what we do. We dig for those. We dig for those lucky jacks that we have. One thing, and of course it's a mod. I'm not like holding this against it, but sometimes I found that the selection doesn't quite work. Like it'll just break all of a sudden. So like right now, I can technically select up to 8 cards, right? Now this will normally just boost. I can do 8 of a kind right now, right? Which is fun because that should react well with chain reaction, and I will just play this. But sometimes that'll break. So there are cards, there are hands. I don't know if it'll show. It doesn't because I haven't played it yet this round. But there is a card hand called a clusterfuck, and what you want is 8 cards that don't make any other kind of hand. So basically it can only make high card. And that's considered a clusterfuck. So it can't be a straight, can't be a flush, can't be pairs, no nothing. So like a king, queen, jack, 9, 8, 7, 2, 3. That would be a clusterfuck. And that one would score for quite a bit, honestly. But it requires you to be able to select 8 cards. Sometimes the selection just breaks. Like, selection's higher than 5. So it's not something you can bank on for the most part. There we go. We're hitting 3 mil. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay. No more spectral cards, or spectral packs rather. Right, 1 random card in your hand at 3 random enhanced face cards. I think we're fine. I think we're kind of good picking and choosing what we want. What about a planetoid pack? Hey, here we go. Ooh, let's boost 5 of a kind. It'll be useful. Let's see what's up with modded packs. This one is so funny. I just love that it squishes like this. Gains +2 molt when ace is scored. We don't really have anything. So this card to create 0 candies. +1 candy every 2 blinds defeated. +2 candies when a boss blind is defeated. Candy jokers can be good. They're very they're basically just what's that one? It's the ice cream cone in regular Balatro where you start with like a certain amount of chips, and then every round that you lose or every hand you play or something like that, the chips are removed by a certain amount. And I think those are cool, and it's a bunch of those. Basically, it's like, hey, you know, over the course of the next 8 rounds, you will get some sort of benefit, and then it kind of moves on from there. It's okay. I think they're pretty cool. We may show those off later, but I'm not interested in what's going on with them now. M2 chips, last 4 hands. That's going to be good. Grants a random joker card once for every 2 jokers sold. After player discard, always draw 3. It's not bad. Let's keep moving though. But yeah, I don't know. That is the one thing that I find very frustrating about the like multiple selection, like the selection mods, that I feel like they break really easily in a way that I'm not 100% sure why it happens. Oh well, what can you do? And multiplying the chips is pretty useful. do Planetoid. I see a Joker that might give us some benefit to vouchers, which is always useful. These Planetoid ones are pretty good just because it allows you to kind of boost hands pretty quickly. Creates a voucher which costs 1.5 times as much as the start of each shop. This, okay, I'm actually gonna buy this one. What are we at right now? All right, we're about to head into the read. Yeah, we'll just go. 4 numbers from your deck are debuffed. I hope it's not kings. Hey, it's not kings. Okay, good. I wonder if those only apply to... Actually, we're going to hold the 6 for a little bit. I wonder if those only apply to... What do you call them? Numbers, or if they also can apply to face cards. Because if it applies to only... I don't know if it applies to only number cards. That's actually not a bad boss to run into when we're doing what we're doing. Oh, I didn't even see where this was. Oh, this can go back here. Ooh, multiplying per voucher. That's pretty good. We will put you here. They're playing hand larger than the blind side. Oh, that's good. Okay. Maybe what we do is focus on multiplication. Get rid of our chain reaction. To get this, we'll go here-ish. Yeah. Always draw one more card when drawing cards. Super useful. Mana cards appear more frequently, also useful. We're going to avoid this. Upgrades anti-8 has... I've only ever beaten this once, and that was because I had jokers that got me into E, if not much higher than E, really quickly. So we're going to avoid that. Neutron Star is also good. Upgrades a random poker hand by 1 for each Neutron Star played this run. You can get some pretty good levels. Each Joker has a 1 in cell value chance to multiply its values by its cell value. I really like this. I always like going for this. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And it only happened to 1. 21 card selection limit and a 7 in 21 chance to level up your most played poker hand 21 times. That's gonna go insane when it pops off. Transfer 1 selected card or booster to the Joker's tray. Just like the legendary Joker and create a random Mario Joker instead. I don't have any legendary Jokers, but that would have been cool if I did. Oh. I do want to see this go off, though. That's the problem. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we've kind of upgraded our stuff in such a way that I don't know why I would kind of change out what we've got going on. We still got 2 hands left of multiplying our stuff. Interesting that the card selection limit did not change, as far as I can tell. Yep, did not change. See, this is what I'm talking about, where like some of these things break in a way that like I would like it to be a little bit more busted than it is. Even though it is already pretty busted, I won't lie. 7 of a kind is good. Wow, already, before we've even done any multiplication, we're already getting ahead. Now we've upgraded our hand, so now we're at 0.3. Only gain +2 discards and -1 hand per round. I think that's probably fine. I'm gonna ignore these. Oh, 2 planet cards. We'll try and use that. Oh, I was hoping that would pop off. Oh well. Okay. Leave our burned hands, our burned cards towards the end. We're already basically there. Really don't need to do much more. This is our last one. Here we go. There's a code card that lets you basically mark a card to like put it at the top of the deck anytime that you would need to draw from the deck, and I really like that card. There we go. 263 million chips now. Reroll the boss blind when you skip a blind. Oh, that's good. I will definitely take that. A pretty good amount of money. There we go. Hello. Oh my god, 3 of a kind now. Is that... We might stop playing 5s and start going for 3 of a kinds now. That's a ridiculous amount. Oh, here we go. This is good. So ascended hands are what was happening when I was selecting more than 5 for those 5 of a kinds. Increase the ascension factor of ascended hands by 0.5. I think these are pretty good. I like these a lot. It kind of helps keep things moving. What's this? Okay. I wish you could... It does suck that you can't decide what your hand is. That is a little frustrating. Especially like in this case, right? I'm playing 3 of a kind, or I would want to play 3 of a kind, but it's not necessarily all cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we get rid of junk mail. It's been a nice run. But I think we're just gonna have to do it. It was nice getting all those vouchers. I was hoping that we would see a voucher that increases my experience, because I know that those exist in here, but we didn't see one at all, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, hold on to that 6 until the end. There we go. Basically have almost our... We've basically seen almost every card in our deck. You can see this is doing a little bit. Far flung. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this means. Like, you can kind of guess with some of them. Like, there was one that was, like, lucky because I used a bunch of lucky cards, or all lucky cards, when I was selecting, like, a 5 of a kind. So you can guess that, like, oh, it's probably going to run your, Hello? I don't know what happened at the end there. Did you see that? It was, like, doing something in my deck. Everything moves so fast, I couldn't tell. After 2 rounds, sell this card to earn... 1 out of 2. Huh. Earn 13 bucks. Okay. I guess we'll hold on to this and then earn 13 bucks in a second. I know 3 of a kind we're never going to play again, I don't think. That's fine. Tarot card. Let's see if we can get some of those, like, blue tarot cards. Spades, Fool. We'll use this to try and see if we can boost some levels here and there. We'll move on. Honestly, we're just going to keep ticking for those 5 of a kind. Honestly, I wish I could put one of these seals on our echo cards. I think we're just gonna go for it. I get that's the better number here. Okay. It is funny to just have it immediately win before even. There we go. Now we can sell this one. Watch out. Hello. Ascended booster pack. Pick one of up to 3 powerful cards to immediately use or take. +1. Times 1 and times 2 chips per level for all hands, plus another times 0.1 for both each level on high card, pair, and 2 pair. Not bad. It is funny to just kind of go. So this is the thing that I like about Cryptid is that like at a certain point things just kind of break. Like obviously, okay, cool, I could just get a soul right here, right now, but we do have a thing that keeps making us negative rare jokers. However, legendary jokers give us better multiplication. However, this will keep us going for a while. I don't actually think that did anything. I don't think it did anything. Oh, I think that happened last time I did that too. Is that it didn't actually apply the multiplication correctly. Because we were already at 69 before for 3 of a kind, I'm pretty sure. 5 of a kind, I think we were around 30. And then I don't think this added up correctly either. Yeah, I don't think any of that added right. All right, we can make more echo cards. Should be pretty useful. Suit. Like 2 cards. The right cards in Hamster Edition sealed. I'm gonna skip. If we had a better hand, I might use the echo. Hello? Wish for any Joker to create legendary Jokers excluded. That'd be fun. Echo card. Okay, we can put an echo card in the king. You know what? Let's wish. Oh, interesting. Okay, these are some cards. Oh, it's anything that isn't legendary, so I can't take these. But I can take some of these other ones. 2 voucher slots. Redeem 2 extra copies of all bought vouchers. That's fun. Chips for Jokers to the left and right. That's pretty good. Super planets appear 200 times more frequently in the shop. Using a super planet generates 2 random planetoids. Using a planetoid generates 2 random planets. The problem was that the super planet didn't work. Balance all Joker values at end of round. Gains values of sold Jokers as chips. That could be interesting. Sure, all kitty. Oh yeah, there's this whole kitty sub theme in Valkyrie that I really like. I think that's fun. It'd be really funny to get another one of these, huh? Oh yeah, times 3 3 times if 3 or more hands have been played this round. I like that. It's a fun one. This one just breaks. I don't know what this is supposed to do. But every time I've played it, I like played a hand that had this Joker, where I had this Joker, it just broke, which is very funny. Okay. Now these are some fun cards here in the. I think these are exotics. Survive all Jokers by 0.2. 5 and around. That's pretty fun. Yeah, you can't even see what they do here, but these are all really fun. This one especially, the scales, it like just scales things faster. It's fun. This one I think adds Joker slots and money at end of round, so you just like have a lot of more resources to goof around with. This is a fun one. You get to add Joker slots per or you give a chance per reroll, which is pretty good. Swaps 10% of chips with malt. No, this could be good at the very beginning. I don't have anything else. There's one here that does the same thing. There is some card. I don't remember what it is or where it is. But it basically does, it adds a plasma that I really like. I think I might just do this and see what happens. Oh wow, that one was a molt. That one was a holographic. We'll put that here, right at the beginning. Reroll once. Still not doing anything. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. I've spent too much time goofing around with selecting what Joker I wanted. Especially when it doesn't really matter. Like, we're gonna win no matter what at this point. We're kind of locked into that. However, having another rare is very useful with our whole situation over here. Get an exotic, that'd be fun. The only problem is that if I remember correctly, the only way to get exotics is to there's a card that will there's some cards that generate exotics, but most of the time the situation is that, damn, okay, that worked out really well. Most of the time it annihilates your entire situation, your Joker situation. I can make 2. Let's play it hand to your hand. That's pretty good. Make a global card. All right, I'm gonna say we do this and this. All right, still haven't gotten anything there. And 7 chance to re-trigger, scored 7 cards 7 times. There's another Joker that does something similar, except it does it every time there's a 7. It doesn't, no chance, it just does it. And I like that one a lot. Let's go next round. 2% per card played. Okay. Wow, we like did not hit as many of our kings, huh? Alright, we'll make you both into kings. I think we basically converted those jacks that we wanted forever ago that we accidentally made into, or not accidentally, that we made into lucky cards. I think we've just kind of, yeah, this is not gonna do much for us, or much against us, I should say. Oh, interesting. Ebo's first drawn hand gains. Oh, I don't like that. It's a fun rare, but it's fun to have a rare, I guess I should say, but I don't necessarily want to do that. Let's see what our run info is looking like. Our 5 of Klein still going strong. Skipping blinds no longer skip shops. That's pretty good. It's a nice one to have. I'm gonna reroll once. After scoring 18 enhanced cards, slowest card to create an epic Joker. Okay, that's something we can get behind for sure. I'm gonna. We do want an epic. That would be nice in general. What do we want to get rid of? I think we get rid of this one to get this. The kind's been boosted once more. Because we should be able to do this literally just this one hand, right? Like 18, it's 18 scores specifically, which we should be able to get like basically here. Okay, so this should work. Yeah. After scoring 18 enhanced cards. So we're going to score quite a few here. I think we'll be fine. $17. Okay, we were really close. So one more hand and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and move on to the next round then. Save that burnt card for the end. Perfect. I think these are all the kings we have, to be honest, so we might not be getting much more. Okay. I'm gonna keep one of these as a global. So now this should draw first, which is good because we have been wanting to do some manipulation of our cards that we have. To make sure that they are like we're able to do something with these scoring ones. It's gonna be funny if, like, after all this, we don't even get a good epic card. Oh my god! If poker hand is a pair. Oh my god! Not even a good epic card. All of that for nothing. Let's see what we got. Ooh, 5 of a kind. There we go. I wonder if these count as planet cards to this one. Be interesting to know. We're boosting 5 of a kind pretty good though. That's nice. What is our... All cards with an odd rank are debuffed. Okay, so that's not going to affect us, I don't think. Balance chips and multiple has 3 of a kind or 5 of a kind. Hand changes every round after each trigger. We already have something that balances. I'm going to buy and use this, though. Give us some money for next round. Look at this. We're at level 13. We're not even getting that much. We did get our Echo card, though. It's nice. Also, the longer these go, the more jank the whole experience feels. Like, as you can see, me selecting some of these cards already, I'm having issues, like, with the frame rate. And you can see that up in the top left, too. Okay, it's up front. Oh, interesting. Wait, why is this considered a flush 8? Oh, it's because of these. 7 of a kind. No wonder. Oh my god, we've been messing up. This is cool. Okay. They added these one of the more fluff added planeswalkers, which is extremely fun, first of all. But the idea is that you can go up or down. Select up to 3 selected cards, destroy up to 3 selected cards, or draw 3 cards. And you can just do this. And it's a rare, so it's already getting boosted by Circus. So it's just good to have. Here we go, finally. Getting a little bit more XP now. Randomized abilities, each ante gains plus 2.4 payout after each hand of changes plus 5. I don't really care about that. What's our run info looking? We're at 5 of a kind. It's doing pretty good. Reroll once. Okay. Let's move on. All right. I think we need to stop. We need to worry about our flush 5 situation a little bit. I didn't realize that's what was going on. And honestly, even if we don't hit yeah, I think this is what we try and do. This 7 of a kind. I think that's going to be our best way to get more and more score. Because even then, hopefully this will hit soon on flush 5. I'm sorry, on 5 of a kind. Which will then help us out quite. Cosmic Pack +1 up to 3 super planet. Hey, these are the ones we were looking at before. Okay. Level up all hands once, then multiply all hand levels by 1. Double this value for each, whatever this is. Use each run. Alright, I think we do this. I don't think this one worked. Like, this one didn't work last time. This one might work this time. Let's see. Okay, this one definitely worked. Yeah, 5 of a kind is much higher than it was before. There's a... With the Mario Jokers... At least I think it's with Mario Jokers. It could be part of like CRYPTID or something. We'd have to see when it comes up. There's a voucher that gives you Lumas, and Lumas go crazy because they like... They make it so that your chips and molts are being on a per hand level are being like manipulated, which I think is like very fun. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. Again, having this, our little fake plasma situation going really helps us out too. Now, we're not quite hitting ease yet, which we may not ever hit, to be entirely honest. Unless we hit something really good. Here we go. Use a soul card. And then, I guess this. Still haven't hit anything on this, which is kind of strange. So this card multiply values of own jokers by... Okay, this is something I definitely want. Skip, and then sell. Alright. I mean, this isn't doing anything bad for us. We'll keep that around. 1.5 and 15 chance. Okay. I think that's lower than it was before. This is still ridiculous. It's Swaps 15% of chips with 15% of malt. Now that's silly. Do another modded pack, see if we can get anything good. Yeah, none of those are really useful to us. Jokers with epic or higher rarity are debuffed. We should have... I think this is the end for us. Epic or higher. Now, these are rare, so these should actually... And it's only 15 mil. I don't think we win this one. I think we've maybe boned ourselves a little bit. It's only this one that's draw 2 more. I mean, this is the best hand we're gonna get, right? So yep, okay, this is the best bet we've got. I think this may work with some of the multiplication stuff we've got going on. I mean, we're hitting pretty high with some of these before, so we may luck out a little bit. We lucked out. We lucked out for sure. Each played card gives a +2 if played hand contains a rank 1 higher or lower. Okay, well, this isn't... I mean, this is useful for us having rare cards around to increase our multiplication. Blind rewards increased by 3. Yes. Definitely want that. It is funny to have 3 of a kind so high up. Bring your money's highest digit. Oh, here we go. Oh man, we haven't hit anything on our thing. Reroll. All right, next round. All hands start with a +1 malt. With 1 malt. Oof. I'm gonna skip. Oh, hold on. What did that say? +2 hand size. Cards are only drawn after every 2 actions. Okay, that's fine. We should be okay with that. I'll buy and use. Five of a kind just got a huge bump. Yeah. And we'll legend pack. A spectral card. Purple sealed 1 card in hand. That could be useful. All right, I say we keep this. Give our ace that tarot card seal. Honestly, we should put him on the what do you call them? The burn cards that we have, but whatever. Gets us 1 more thing we can do with them, which is kind of fun. But honestly, we don't need them. I don't really need anything. Go. 8 of a kind. Oh, there we go. We've hit E. I wasn't expecting us to, honestly, but good job on our part. Oh yeah, here we go. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. And honestly, I don't even... yeah, I don't even think we need this. I think we... Alright, so... Discard 1. Stability is nice. I think this is it. I think we just go now. 7 of a kind should get us there for sure. All the other multiplication stuff going on, this should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Hand plate is a high card. Not super useful for us, so we'll sell. I'm gonna sell this one too. Let's open up this program pack, see what we can get. Anything. Add mult to the selected hand equal to how many jokers are owned. Honestly, that might be pretty good with what we've got going on. So I'll take it. I'll look at it. We'll keep it. We could double our money, even though we have a lot. Let's make one consumable. Now, hello. We have a kind straight and flush. Times 1 mult and chips per level for all hands, plus another 0.2 of both for each level on 3 of a kind straight and flush. Okay. This should get us somewhere pretty good. Right? No. Didn't really do anything. I'm not sure what I'm missing about that one. Something isn't working the way I think it should. I might just be stupid also. Like I might just be like I might just not be seeing what's supposed to happen. Obtain 3 random tags. Apply negative to 2 random consumables. Actually, you know what? Let's do random tags. Let's play 5 cards. Uh-oh. This is really funny. This Joker gains 0.5 mult when failing a Wheel of Fortune. That's pretty good. Oh, we have no default Jokers. Oh, this would be really funny if we hadn't had this specific deck. But no, they can't even appear unless I did something to like able to generate random Jokers. But exponential would have been nice to keep the run going for much longer. Convert all cards in hand to first round of the next round to a single rank. All right, well that's not really super helpful. Are these affecting us yet? Nope, not even a little bit. We roll once. Buy and use both of these. Okay, these are both considered planet cards, so any of these could be helping us. This. Okay, let's go next round. Oh no. I mean, this isn't the worst thing in the world to happen, but it's not exactly what I would have liked to have happen. All right. Ugh, that sucks, man. I think this should still be fine, all things considered, but whatever. Yeah, we're still fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Okay. Let's play 5 cards, destroyed play cards, and discarded cards. Oh my god. That might be run ending for us, honestly. If it's destroying the cards too. Got a bunch of money. 3 rounds. Sell this card to create a hanging chat and a photograph. Oh, this would be useful. Full. I think no matter what, this might be the end of our run, honestly. Yeah, I think this is it. I should have done one more. Make an aim for our 5s. Yeah, I think we try and aim for the 5s and hope that this is enough and try not to play anything we don't have to. Must play 5 cards. No. Oh, I beefed it. Okay. Well, we're thinning out our deck. That's maybe positive a little bit. All right, one more discard to hopefully get our last 5s we need. Oh, it's not looking pretty, folks. All right. We're gonna have to play ace and 6. I played too many cards. That's so funny. This is normally how most of my runs end, though, is that something crashes and then, you know, things don't, you can't play anymore. Extremely funny that it happened on here, though. I'll reset the game, get us situated, and we'll play the one more drafting deck I want to play, and then we'll call it an evening. Hope that sounds good to you. We will be right back.
About that. But you don't care what Meow thinks, do you?
Nope.
Yeesh.
You know, like, yeah, Miriam. Thank you.
You know, like, yeah.
Thank you. All right, folks, we're going to play with the evolving deck this time. And we're going to get a little extremely busted with things by getting the redeemed sleeve. Vouchers purchased gain extra tiers. So we should be able to go through a lot of vouchers pretty quickly and really kind of go bonkers with our run here. I think it's a fun sleeve and deck type, so we'll keep going. Oh, hello. 10 cards with random additions, 16 other cards. If we're only choosing one, oh, or a Gross Michael. This will carry us for a little bit, but additions are really useful, so I think we use that. Let's see what our deck is looking like. And it's all normal additions too, so nothing ridiculous. Looks like the most we're gonna be able to do is full houses. I'm seeing lots of 3s and 2s, not a lot of anything else. Yeah. So yeah, maybe we play for aces, kings, queens, jacks, stuff like that. We'll see. Looks like aces and 7s are our best bets currently. But we'll see how things go. Actually, hold on. There are 7s and aces with additions. Okay. 9s, 6s. Hold on to the 9s. Those 2 aces, a jack. We have another jack in here. Nope, we got rid of our other one. Darn. I think 2 pairs maybe are going to be our best bet for most hands. Oof. It's going to be rough. We can't hit 2 with additions. We might be boned a little bit, to be entirely honest. Gain one hand. Blind is selected. I don't like the chisel, so I'm gonna actually not aim for getting that. All common jokers give +4 molt. Plus 25 chips for every enhanced card held in hand. Okay. That's not bad. I say we take this one though. And then next round. And maybe we get chiseled if we can afford it. Oh, here we go. Perfect. There we go. This will last us for a little bit. We're definitely gonna need something to get us going. I'm gonna say we pick this up. I don't know what statue does. Rightmost card. Wait. The rightmost card held in hand acts as if it was played. Okay, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. We're just gonna move on to the next round. All cards with even rank are debuffed. Okay. Okay. Move this up to... Oh no, it's debuffed, so I can't even do anything with it. Damn, okay. Discard down those. We don't have any more 5s. We have some 3s. Aces would be nice. I know we have that king we could be aiming for. Oh, here we go. Do full house. And then I think it was rightmost held in hand. So this will multiply everything by 0.5 or molt by 0.5. Yep, there we go. Pretty solid, can't complain. And there we go, we got our draft coming up here soon. Bakery goods may appear in the shop. We get that. We get 2 more. On top of that, it is nice that you don't have to pay for the other ones. That's good. All right, so bakery goods may appear in the shop. Bakery goods last twice as long and double the effects. Not bad, honestly. All right, we're gonna have to do a draft here. Random cards of odd rank. I'm gonna use it. Why not? Right, 7s are pretty good for us right now. We've got 7 of those. 3 per blind defeated. This run will give you $9. Doubles your money. Sets money to 5. Poker hand is not 2 pair. We might be able to make that work. I'm going to play this. Well, actually, we can do this into an ace. 4 of a kind. There we go. That gets us 2,000 chips. Not bad. We need something. We need more, but it gets us there. Savings tag would be pretty good. Actually, okay, here we go. We're gonna buy and use the savings tags to get us some money for when we come in next round. Remember, I'm probably going to random playing card in hand. Last 4 triggers. Plus 4 hand size, last 4 rounds. I'm gonna get this. I think polychroming is pretty good for what we've got going on. Oh wow, okay, we've polychromed a lot. What do we think this should work, right? So we'll find out soon, huh? All right, it just barely gets us there. We should probably hope for better polychromes in the future. Hello? Plus 15 chips per hand played. Self-destructs at 180 chips. You know what? It gets us money and it gets us And it gets us molt. Okay. Yeah. Let's dig or another jack. We don't have any 8s. Okay. Okay, this should work actually. Hello? What made that sound at me? That was scary. That scared the genuinely it scared me very much. Here we go. Gamma booster. This one doesn't have these are all like the bespoke ones, so we aren't gonna like see them that often. Or they're not gonna like go crazy. Create a common joker, that could be useful for what we got going on. +2, one of each non-face rank. Okay, that's actually pretty useful with what we've got going on. Aces are looking pretty good. Aces and 7s are our best bet right now, it looks like. But we want to keep the 7. Not great. Just 3 of a kind. I think this is going to be our better bet. There we go. 3,000. Not perfect, but getting us there. All right, a times molt at the end of all of this would be pretty nice. I don't know what the Paul is, though. I've never seen Paul. I don't know what that is. Swaps chips and molts. Okay. We'll do this at the end here. Swap them, then multiply. I think that should work. Playing cards. We shouldn't do playing cards. We've got ways to get playing cards the way with this deck in general. Okay. We are digging for 7s and aces. Actually, I think we just go for the 7s. Actually, we dig for aces. Because we want the chips to be higher before multiplying. Oh my god, why is that eating my frames? Ooh, okay, that wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Let's see, 2 pair. Interesting. Okay, I need to swap them before we add chips. That's the problem. I got it. Okay, let's open a color pack. Let's see what's going on here. Negative jokers, that's good. Per 4 rounds. Planets, color cards. All right, let's try and get some of these jokers negative. That should help us out quite a bit. Extra large blind. Okay. And we're gonna go for the aces again. It's at the end. Let's discard these 9s. Okay. This should work. There we go. Yeah, I got it. I just needed to figure out when in there we need to swap. Plus 4 hand size lasts 4 rounds. This is useful. I say we take it. Observatory. What does that do for us again? Planet cards in your consumable area give you 1.5 mult times 1.5 mult for their specified poker hand. That's not bad. We do want to upgrade our stuff though. I think 4 of a kind may be our best bet here. Wild cards. Odd ranks. I think this will add to aces. We'll find out in a second, huh? Yep, it added aces. Okay, cool. Can try this right now and see how this works. All right, not bad. We still got a ways to go before that one self-destructs, so that's nice. We could change some numbers on it. That would be helpful, but for now, we're good. Moon seal. Okay. We should probably give a moon seal to that, right? Can we echo with foil? So we're gonna find out, huh? Oh, we can. Hell yeah. Okay. First hand, if no discards were used this round. 2 cards to molt. Huh. I say we just move on. Open a Baneful Buffoon pack after round. I think I'm gonna have to skip that one. That's another one of those downside Joker situations that I don't like. Alright, I'm gonna dig for those Echo 8s. Or Echo Aces, excuse me. Oh, man. I don't know why that happens. So weird. Okay. Not ideal, but yeah, I guess we do it this way. Each card down the hand adds 15 minus the rank of the card to molt. It's not bad. Let's open a modded pack though. And none of these seem good. I don't really want any of them. I guess we'll go for 4 of a kind. Reroll once. Okay. Once per ante, selling a common or uncommon Joker creates a Joker of the next rarity. Not bad. Not what I want, but not bad. We'll move on. Ugh, okay. Still haven't hit that other Echo ace. It's kind of frustrating. But this should do. Add this to the molt. We should be fine. God, I hate these so much. They're so not fun. 1 in 4 chance to destroy purchase items. Have as money when sold. I think we just get this. I don't want to destroy any of my Jokers so far. Sell. We cash out. We stay pretty close to what we had before. This is good. +1 win ante, gain 15 bucks, and +1 hand size, and there's a little bit more that comes after it. +1 win ante, +1 Joker slot. Okay. Oh yeah, now we're at 4 out of 6. That's good. Hey, look at this level. What the hell's going on here? 1.21 money gain. Okay, so we're really not doing much of anything. I feel like seed is probably a really good one to have. We don't necessarily... we're gonna skip. Random hearts, random of 1 suit. I say we skip. I think we've got a pretty good hand so far. Okay, 3 or fewer cards. I think that should be pretty useful for what we've got going on. If we just play 3 of a kind now, I think that might be pretty solid for us. I do want those echoes, though. Now the thing is that we need to start discarding or destroying cards in our deck that we're not using. Come on. Why is it... What is it about... I think it's the chisel cards that are really making things chug in a way that's really frustrating. We have not hit that second Echo card at all. Oh, 34,000, not bad. Per Zodiac activated. That could be pretty good, honestly. Here we go. Boost our 3 of a kind. So we get the modded packs. Sell this card to create a banana perishable copy of a random Joker. It's 40 molts. None of those seem very useful to me at the moment. Epic Joker half price. We were definitely getting that. All club cards are debuffed. Okay. There's one Echo card. Ace. Oh my god, we are never going to hit that, are we? All right, well. Three of a kind should be good. Get a bit of extra chips. That should help with the multiplication. Not bad. And we've got a good bit of money for next time. Round if poker hand is a pair, currently inactive. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna get it because it's funny to have on here. Sucks that that's the one we get. But we did get a bunch more Joker slots now, which is good. Okay, so we just have to start playing pairs now, and I think we should be able to do fine. Have each non-face rank. I mean, we can always use more aces. And we get $2. It's not too bad. And we're just now at 56 cards. I think we should probably try and avoid adding any more to our hand, though. And start digging for those aces. There's one. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the three of a kind. I wonder if that's what's causing some issues as well. Insane. Insane that that is causing any sort of issue whatsoever, but that's how it is with modded Balatro, I find. A lot of weird things will just suddenly make your whole game come to a head. All right, let's do this. Let's see what a pair does. Spades at the end, or with the mult at the end. Okay, not bad. I don't know what this hiccup is, man. Guess it's because it's turning on and off, maybe? Level ups are doubled. That's useful, but I'm gonna hold off. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just let it go. 100,000? Oh boy. I wonder if anything even matters. Well, it's a really silly thing to say. I wonder if anything matters when it comes to what we do here now with our cards. Because I think multiplying by 7 means that we're going to be able to... Oh, that was the last one of our chips one. So we're going to need to figure something out. Chips wise. Hopefully we can find something that'll give us... Oh, hello? All cards held in hand the same random vanilla enhancement and addition. Don't mind if I do. Okay, well I think we've solved one problem. We roll once just to see. Seraph could be good, but I'm not really... Actually, you know what? Here's what we do. Let's make some things negative. They have more room for jokers. After 6 rounds, how this hard to create a soul must have room. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that one. Apply rental to a random joker when hand is played. That kind of sucks, but okay. We dig for those aces? I think we do, right? Because I think the big thing, if played hand is a pair. Okay, not contains a pair, is a pair. Okay. I think we're going to need to... get as much chips as possible. I think no matter what we do, that's going to have to be our operation. All right, well, looks like this is the most chips we can do. Add 9 at the end here. Should work. Ooh, just barely. Okay. Okay, ideally what we figure out is a way to get chips somewhere here. That's where we really need them. I'm gonna skip. I don't think we need to add any more cards. Do 1. Played hand becomes 4 of a kind. Okay. No, we can't use this. 5 of sell value to leftmost consumable and blind is selected. No, thank you. Okay. Get out a bakery pack. 1 in 7 cards get drawn face down. Okay, let's go ahead and skip, because I think this... We're going to need something with chips. Okay, here we go. That's it. Celestial packs, hands. All right, sourdough is going to have to carry us for a little bit. I don't know when... I think this would have to happen at the end, though, right? It makes the most sense to me, but we'll see. All right, let's see how this works. I would imagine it happens at the end, but we don't know. We know that a regular pair in this kind of configuration should work in our favor. Okay, this does work the way I think it does. So it happens at the very end. We get a multiplication of chips. We still need some type of addition of chips here in this in that area, though. Or else we're not going to win. Negative, add chips, enhances the most... Guess we can add that to multiply some molt. Not the worst idea I've ever had. All right, I'm gonna try and dig for that 9. Or the ace, honestly. I think either one works. All right, I think this works. We'll try it and see. We might need to keep building a pair though. Okay, it's fine. Okay. 1 and 2 chance to add 1 round of color cards when they gain a round. Okay, that's useful. Oh wait, this is the thing that can sometimes mess up stuff. Some color cards in packs are polychrome, some color cards in packs are negative. Okay, that's not it. There's something else. There's another something or other that can really mess up your run. Okay, work. 2 random aces. Yeah, let's use a skip coupon. Why not? Bolt, glass, tarot. Let's do a tarot. Okay. Not helpful, but whatever. It's round. Oh boy. I think we just have to get out of here. Okay, that could be useful. Oh boy. All right, oops, all 4s, I guess. Oh my god, okay. Come on, man. You just need a little bit more. This sucks because you're going against the clock, and the clock can really mess you up. There you go. Jokers have a 5% chance to be replaced by a legendary Joker when created. Okay. Alright, so it was... Jokers have a 5% chance to be replaced by a legendary Joker when created, a 2% chance to be replaced by an exquisite Joker when created, and a 1% chance to be replaced by a prestigious Joker when created. Okay, interesting. Juggle tag, echo cards. I think we're fine to skip that. Oh, we're out of money. Right, 1 random face card in your deck, 5 random cards. Okay, gets us money, and yeah, we've been kind of playing a little fast and loose with our money, sadly. I think we should be fine, though. No, I don't have a good idea. Thought I had a good idea, but I don't think I have a good idea. Problem cards, suit. Okay. Let's try and get that other ace. Oh, it doesn't get rid of that one. That's cool. This should work though, I think. I don't know. We still need more chips. That's really the big thing, is if we can add more chips, because we're getting such a low amount of chips once we do the swap into the multiplier. That's really the big thing that we need to address. Are we losing money? Oh, it's the rental. I'm an idiot. And we can do this to try and gain sell value, and we add a little bit to simplified. $4. Joker gains 4 hands. Okay, I think we... No, we don't have to do that. But I think we do this. Gives us something to work with. Start playing pairs. River hand is a pair. So if we do this, that gets us 4 chips. It helps. It helps build. Eventually we'll get something that'll do better, but for now I think this is going to have to do. Five and 5. 4 and 6. I think that our 3 or less is not helping us too much right now. I think there's a modded one that does the opposite, where it's 3 or more, and then it gets us there. Oh, here we go. For search and sell this card to create a soul. Let's create a soul. Cash out. Single hand is a jack. This Joker destroys each unscored card and gains 1 per destroyed card. Okay, this is good for our this, and we can thin out the deck a little bit more. Does not contain a straight. Okay. Easy enough. I'm sad to see Sourdough go here pretty soon, though. Hand score is subtracted on odd number hands. This one never works right. I'm like 100% certain it doesn't. Odd numbered hands. Okay. Because this is not... This is hand 4, right? You see 4. I'm almost 100% certain it's going to subtract this hand. Yep. Okay. So now we need this. I guess it's our first hand played, but I think that that's a really bad way to communicate that information personally. Oh my god, I think we're boned. I don't think we can make this work. God. The frame rate dropping is so pissing me off. This makes everything so much harder. Okay, this is our... Okay, I'm gonna try and get rid of these. If we don't win in this next hand, I think we're boned. It's our final and 4th hand. We'd have to exceed whatever number we hit here. Oh, brother. Okay. Oh, so they didn't even do the thing I wanted it to do. What the hell? Alright, I think we need this. I think we're boned. I think this doesn't win. I think we lose here. We had some really rough luck, though. I don't think we had any really good jokers for what was going on with our deck. Yeah. We did get to ante 9. In a normal run, that would have won. But obviously, with some of the other vouchers we got, we didn't do so hot. But, hey, it's fun. It's a fun time. We had some fun with Balatro, and that's what really matters. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching me play some modded Balatro. I will see you all next time at some point. We'll see what we want to play next Wednesday. And, yeah, good night, everybody.